between love ordering Chinese but hate the extra calories, a plate of P.F. Chang's sweet and sour chicken with a side of white rice is delicious, but it has 1,070 calories, 33 grams of fat, 153 grams of carbs. So how can you make it a little healthier and save money while you're at it? Registered dietitian Jessica Crandall has been helping us make over some meals this week in the restaurant style, so you get some of that delicious flavor without the cost and the calories.
Right, and so this recipe that we're making over today drops the calories into half. It also drops the sodium because, as we know, Asian foods can be really high in sodium due to soy sauces. And the calories typically are coming from the sauces on top as well, the oils that they're adding, etc. So today we're going to make over the sauce, and we're going to be able to add flavor without adding those extra calories and sodium.
That sounds great, because we get the veggies and the protein in here, so it's really healthy without the sauce.
And if you notice in our recipe, we've actually added more veggies, and that way we've bumped up the fiber count, and we've dropped the carbohydrates just a little bit by adding more fiber to this meal by adding more vegetables.
Okay, so what have you traded out here?
So for your natural sweetener, we're going to use pineapple juice, and then we're also going to use a little bit of rice vinegar. We're going to do a little bit of soy sauce, and if you want to grab the ginger.
Here's your soy.
Thank you.
Ginger coming up.
A little bit of, this is the light soy sauce, so it's a little bit lower in sodium. It still has a lot of salt in it, so we want to use it sparingly.
Right, here's
the ginger. We're going to use a little bit of that, about 2 teaspoons of that. And then your red pepper flake, which is going to give it a nice little kick, and I personally like a lot of kicks.
Me too. Bring it on.
So we're going to add a little bit more than maybe what the recipe calls for, because I know I'm going to be eating this later. And then you're going to add your garlic. And I really like the garlic in the tube just because it tastes so fresh.
I have not used that before, but I'm going to now.
Oh my gosh, it's so nice. And then we're going to whisk this together, and we're going to pour it over the sauce. And you can smell that the herbs are bringing in that natural flavor and without the calories. So once again, we didn't use any oil in this. The natural sweetness is mainly coming from that pineapple juice. And then we're going to take this and pour it over the top of your dish. The nice thing is that if you do it while you're cooking, you tend to be soaking up a lot of that sauce. But if you're doing it afterwards, you're just bringing the flavor to the front. So this is a great way of adding flavor without adding all those calories and sodium grams that we talked about.
I've got to say, I'm not a huge fan of that kind of sticky, goopy Chinese food, but I love the fresh vegetables. And so this is perfect. I think it's great. And look, here we're showing on the left of your screen or the right of your screen, you can see it goes down to 520 calories, so about half, like you said. And 8 grams of fat, that's far less, and we're cutting down on the carbs.
And we've seen here that we've also been able to keep that lean protein in. Brown rice is always going to trump white rice, okay? So we still have that high fiber food here. And if you were eating out, you could split this dish easily with someone else. But at home, you still get that large portion with all these great nutrient-rich properties from those lean proteins, veggies, and whole grains.
Nom, nom, Jessica. Thank you so much. Wonderful recipe.
Absolutely. There'll be one more tomorrow.
Yay. Can't wait for that one. Speaking of which, you can find this recipe on the Good Day page of KDVR.com. And then tomorrow, we're going to show you the kind of healthier dupe for Macaroni Grill's Caesar salad, because that's a delish dish. All right, guys. Hey there, Ken. You have some breaking news for us, don't you?